it's like a combat zone in round tonight. Very, very special guest tonight, all the way from Winnipeg, Manitoba. You know what? I'm not going to introduce him. I'm going to show you a clip. I'm going to show you something of him in action. Let's check this clip out right here on Combat Zone. They are all very, very excited. Please give it up for the Ayatollah of rock and roll. Please welcome Chris Jericho. Good to see you, Chris.
Oh, it's good to be here with all of the Canadian Jerichoholics, all the Tirana Jerichoholics right here. Right now, I can barely hear myself think, to be honest with you.
Me too, me too. Now listen.
You kind of feel like I'm in a dodgeball game or something like that.
No
throw it at him.
No tomato throwing. You're here for a couple reasons. One being this CD right here. We're going to talk about this a little later on.
Okay. The new WWF Volume 4 went platinum after 4 days of release. Why?
Why?
Because the Chris Jericho theme is the very first song on there. And basically, that's all they had to release. It's basically the Chris Jericho theme and like 13 filler tracks.
How about that? How about that Ass Man song, Mr. Ass?
The Ass Man song has the most tremendous lyrics I've ever heard in my life. It's like I like to touch them, I like to pick them, I like to feel them, I like to sniff them.
We're going to talk more about that later on. Another big reason why you're here.
Sounds like a beer commercial.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. The big one, the match tomorrow at the Sky Dome right there. And who's going to be there?
Well, basically all of the top stars of the WWF are going to be there, but that doesn't matter because Y2J, Chris Jericho himself, is going to be there. And I'll tell you something else. I don't know if you know this. People like having dirt. They want to hear the inside scoop. I'm going to give you some inside scoop that nobody knows because my Canadian Jerichoholics deserve it.
This
show is sold out. 25,000 tickets sold. I think there might be a few left. But when they first announced the show, I wasn't on the show. I was off. I had to do some cleaning around my house and the leaves and stuff like that. The first day they sold 127 tickets. Then they added Y2J on the show.
Is that right?
As soon as it was announced, 37 minutes later, it was completely sold out.
Come on!
So that's a true story.
Is that right?
I would never...
Is he making that up?
Ever lie to you about something as important as that.
Okay, now listen to this. So who's going to be the victim tomorrow then?
Well, I'm really not too sure who's involved in the match, but I know for sure that China will be involved one way or another.
Oh, the crowd.
So if she makes the mistake of showing up, well then I'll just have to kind of do some more work on her other thumb. She won't be doing any Fozzy imitations. Hey, it doesn't work as well that way.
We're on Chris Jericho. Now this is it's called Combat Zone. One video takes on another video.
All right.
Tonight we have the Backstreet Boys, who are champion, and we have Limp Bizkit. Rearranged Limp Bizkit. Who do you like?
Well, first of all, I was a fan of this show when it was called Combat Day Clips.
That's right.
And also, I'm hoping to do a good job because I want to be invited back to co-host Fromage.
Right on, Fromage with
actually,
Sock.
To be honest with you, I think I like Limp Bizkit. I like Korn better than Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
But you know, the Backstreet Boys, at first I hated them, right?
Yeah.
But I'll let you know a little secret.
Yes.
They got some pretty damn catchy tunes.
They do.
They really do.
Yeah.
I like it. Everybody, yeah, rock your body. I think I could do that. You know what I mean?
On.
As a matter of fact, well, I'll leave that for later. We're going to be discussing this a little bit later. We have a plan.
We'll do a little
Rick and I have a little plan for later on.
Maybe
Backstreet is Jericho. I could be one of the Backstreet Boys, I think.
It isn't going to be that song. It's going to be Larger Than Life. That's the champion. You're going to see it in a little while. Let's get to those numbers first. If you guys want to vote, we're still taking votes. 60 cents per call for the Larger Than Life video, Backstreet Boys.
You're going to be hearing some Chris Jericho picked videos straight from my favorite collection.
We are. We're doing a lot of that. Get to those numbers right now if you want to vote in Canada. We're going to show the Americans number later. The Canadian numbers are as follows. You got the Backstreet Boys right there. It's all on your screen, so just jot those numbers down.
Right here.
Them up, and we have
call this number, or is it this number?
They're on there somewhere.
Or it could be this number.
And then in the States, there are a different set of numbers. Here they are.
If you're in
write them
Japan,
down.
it'd be this number.
Call them again. 60 cents per call. Let's get to those videos. You like Limp Bizkit?
Well,
let's start with
depends. I need to see the songs first. If it's none of them catchy Backstreet Boys, I might go for them. We'll have to wait and see.
Larger Than Life on the way. We're going to start things off with rearrange. This is Limp Bizkit right here from Combat Zone.
Combat Zone with Y2J.
Backstreet Boys, Larger Than Life right there. Chris Jericho right here. So, did you like that Backstreet Boys song? Does that do it for you?
Yeah, well, I think if it was the other Limp Bizkit song that was kind of more catchy, Nookie, I might have went with that. But the Backstreet was definitely catchier, had a good beat, and I could dance to it. As a matter of fact, me and this guy right here, we're doing a two-man rock band. You missed it. You should have got it. It was some real good television.
Maybe we'll
I'm gonna have to go with the Backstreet Boys on that one.
Right on. Right on.
Sell out my metal roots.
Now is it your duty to save the Federation? Is that what you've been saying?
That's what I've been doing.
That's what you've been doing.
Just like Rick, you came here to save Much Music, and just as I came here to save Combat Zone, because I know the ratings were down.
Right.
So as soon as Y2J was booked to be on the show, boom, through the roof, Daddy-O.
That's what through the roof. That's right. That's it. And that's what Regis Philbin is doing for ABC right now.
Exactly. They actually asked me to host Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but I told them, hey, I got to go on Much Music with Rick. So
yes, that's right.
You need to wait your turn.
Now I think we have a question over here, Jericho. You want to come over, Chris?
Come over here.
Karen.
Let me do a Donnie.
Over here.
Come over here.
Hey, come on over. And I'm gonna hold the mic. This is Jericho, Chris Jericho here.
Do you want to be heard in stereo?
Okay. Anyway, happy belated birthday, and I wanted to ask about your group, Fozzy Osbourne.
Oh, very good question. Fozzy Osbourne is my heavy metal cover band that I started, and I played a few gigs with this summer. We had a really good time. Played some early 1985 and pre-metal, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, stuff like that. And we had a great time. I was on lead vocals, and as you saw earlier, if anyone saw my Backstreet Boys karaoke, you could tell I'm one hell of a vocalist.
Isn't that right, everybody? Yep.
But we're working on a lot of projects right now, and who knows, maybe you'll get to see a Fozzy Osbourne CD.
Right there. You happy, Karen? Now,
Thank you, Karen.
Would Fozzy be a big Muppets fan, maybe?
Well, he could be, but actually the whole Fozzy Osbourne himself is Fozzie Bear that bites the head off a bat, so he's kind of like a deranged psycho Muppet. Fozzy Osbourne, get it? You understand?
Like Animal as well. Animal that play the drums.
Animal.
More with Chris Jericho in a second. Let's get to those numbers first. You want to vote, you can do so. American numbers are to follow here. The Canadian numbers for Limp Bizkit and the Backstreet Boys. There they are right there. They're across the stream. Let's go to those American numbers right now. You know the numbers if you want to call. Remember, 60 cents per call. We're going to be back with Chris Jericho after the break. The competitive match tonight. We got Limp Bizkit, we got Backstreet Boys. Limp Bizkit, actually, to let you know, have a slight lead over the Backstreet Boys, so there you go.
Oh, okay, well,
there you go.
Always got to stand up for metal, that's fine.
More questions from the environment audience before we do that. First of all, it's great to see a Westwood Collegiate grad become the most popular superstar in all of the sports entertainment world. Check that out, Chris Jericho.
Correct.
My vote is for...
that's my high school, Westwood Collegiate. Shameless plug, Westwood Collegiate.
Right. And that's from
Westwood
Paul
Collegiate.
in Winnipeg, and he's voting for Limp Bizkit. Fantastic stuff. We're going to go...
Winnipeg's a rockin' town.
Winnipeg is nice, isn't it? Yeah. The Blue Bombers and everything.
Well, you know, the Jets, they're gone. So
they're gone now.
That's a sore point.
And Blue Bombers didn't make the playoffs, but...
I'm going to have to beat you up right here if you keep cutting down Winnipeg.
That's going to happen.
Right? I'll do it. I'll do it.
It is, hey, Portage in Maine. Portage in Maine.
Very good.
Portage,
okay, so you know Winnipeg.
You're going to be beating.
Move along,
you're going to be beating someone up later, but it's not going to be me. All right. I want my
Junior.
wins to be to remain intact. Maybe this guy over here. Maybe PJ.
Wow, he's got some.
He's got the pipes. He's got the pipes. Let's go to.
Where are we going to?
Going over here to the question. Name and Chris Jericho.
Hi, I'm Jason.
This is Jason.
I want to say hi to the little game. You know who you are.
You know who you are, little game. We were just talking about you earlier, and man, you sound like a rough dude.
You suck. I just wanted to know, since you're such a great dresser,
right?
Where do you get your ideas to dress the way you dress on Raw?
Well, I get my ideas basically from the European fashion scene. I'm a fashion plate, Milan, Paris, London. All the designers come to me for ideas, and I've basically been spreading them around. So I'm now the fashion plate, Chris Jericho. Thank you.
Okay, Jason, happy with that? Styling tonight. So how would Chris Jericho get pumped up for a big match, or just any match?
Well, basically every match is big, first of all. Just like every combat zone is a big combat zone, am I right?
You're right.
Just because Y2J on the show, it's a little bit more of a big show. But you just have to mentally get prepared backstage, do a few warm-ups.
I'm not arguing with that.
You know, say a little prayer and just get into the mental mode. That's how Y2J would do it. Similar to what I did before I came on Combat Zone. I was throwing kicks in the back and doing some spin.
Actually, I saw you lying on the couch back there.
Well, I mean, that was afterwards.
Okay, right.
I had just done 1,000 Hindu squats, lied down on the couch, and you walked right in the door. It was crazy. It was wacky stuff.
You're calling yourself a new hero. Who are some of your heroes?
In the wrestling world, I was always a big fan of Dynamite Kid and Shawn Michaels and guys like that. In the music world, I was always a big fan of Kiss and Metallica, who we're going to be showing a video of later. Actually, Much Music called me and asked me to submit 10 videos. They're playing 3, so later on, I'm going to read the entire list of videos that I wanted, but I was censored. And I could do that because tonight this is my show.
And you know, that wasn't my doing. That wasn't my doing.
Sure?
It was one of the other producers. So
this is now the Jericho Zone.
I didn't get rid of 7 of your videos. I honest to God, I didn't.
That's all right. I thought I was going to be on for like 2 or 3 hours and just have a whole Chris Jericho kind of Jericho TV thing, but I can understand.
I can leave.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure.
Okay.
You can. Because to be quite honest, you're doing a horrible job. So I think you should go. I can't believe you've been working here for 4 years.
Bye, everybody. I
We
have
need
to
to
go
go back
now,
to the
okay.
days of the Power Hour. We need to have Jericho's Power Hour and just do a kind of a metal show just with Chris Jericho. I don't have my little card, so I don't know what the next segment is.
You know what?
So
No, you know what we're gonna do? We're actually going to your video now.
All right,
so
this
you
is
can
one of
just
the
sort
videos I
yep.
chose. Now, what I did was I took a 15-year span of videos and chose a couple from every kind of genre and every age. And this is one of the newer ones that I chose from a band called Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
And the lead singer of Rage Against the Machine is not X-Pac. I know you think he looks just like him, but they're very similar. But this song is called Guerrilla Radio. It's from their new album, Battle of Los Angeles, and it's a really heavy track. And it's kind of like the Rage Against the Machine were the original rap metal band. You got Korn, Limp Bizkit, but to me, and to all the Jerichoholics, Rage is the #1 trendsetters, and they're always awesome. And this is their first video from their new album, and it kicks royal ass. Can I say that?
Yes, you can.
Well, then
Yes,
it
you
kicks royal ass. So check it out, Guerrilla Radio, here on the Combat Zone with Chris and Rick and all the Toronto Jerichoholics, including the ones outside. Give us a little, there we go, they're outside too. So let's see it, Rage Against the Machine.
Right out, right out, right out. Chris Jericho's picture.
heavy.
Yeah, you like that? Rage Against the Machine from the bottom of Los Angeles.
That was
That's
totally
Guerrilla Radio. They love
That was a
that.
good one, wasn't it? That was a good one.
Loving them. Now,
That
hey,
gets the old blood pumping better than any
gets it
Backstreet
going.
Boys
That
could ever
gets-
do.
Now, what kind of role does music like that play in the world of WWF?
Well, music's really obviously very important for your entrance music when you want to come to the ring and have some kind of attitude and something that gets you pumped up and also gets the fans pumped up, which is very important, which is why the people all ran to the stores to buy WWF Volume 4 when it came out, because they really identify with the tunes. And to be quite honest with you, they're very cool, they're very modern sounding, and it's very heavy and hip and very relevant to the time. So
AJ, I believe AJ is on the line with us. AJ, where are you calling from?
Hi.
From the Backstreet Boys?
Oh, or AJ Perro, the drummer of Twisted Sister? Oh, you don't know that.
How you doing, AJ?
Pretty good.
Good to have you with us tonight. This is Chris Jericho right to my left here.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
All right, what can we do for you?
I want to know who your favorite opponent of all time was.
What
Favorite opponent of all time?
Wow, I would have to say...
Did you wrestle Hillbilly Jim?
Never wrestle Hillbilly Jim. Or Cousin Elmer or Uncle Luke or any of those other guys. Actually, probably up to date, my favorite opponent would probably be maybe another Canadian, Chris Benoit, a tremendous performer. Ultimo Dragon was a Japanese guy. I worked in Japan countless times. He was tremendous. In the WWF, I enjoyed working against Road Dogg and against The Rock as well. We had some fun. So hopefully in the future I'll get a chance to work more with those guys.
Do we know all those people? Yep. AJ, just so you guys know, The Rock actually is going to be here tomorrow. The Rock
Be here tomorrow at 2:30
with Billy
So
Wilichka.
come on down.
Yeah, come on down, check
Maybe
that out.
I'll even show up again and help him co-host the show. He's not very good on the mic. He doesn't really have a lot of charisma. Okay, keep rolling. Keep
We're
rolling.
going to
Let's
go
go.
those numbers because we have to vote 60
60
cents per call. Let's check out those numbers in America and in the States. Sorry, that's the same country. And in
That's right.
Canada. Let's start with those Canadian numbers.
I
For the
can speak
Backstreet Boys and
English and
Limp
Canadian
Bizkit.
as well.
Here we go. 1-900-273-2222. That'd be for the Backstreet Boys
Make
and
sure
Limp
to
Bizkit.
vote.
1-900-273-111. And you can see the numbers. Again,
Exercise
in the US,
your right
here they
to
are.
vote.
Backstreet Boys, Limp Bizkit. Limp Bizkit has a slight lead over the Backstreet Boys. We're going to be back to play more of Chris Jericho's requests after the break.
On Jericho Zone.
Right now, Y2J. Right there, big match happening somewhere at the Skydome. Chris Jericho's going to be there, Rock, a lot of other WWF wrestlers.
My own crowd.
That's right, that's fine. You can do that. Hey, you can
I can be shameless.
You're a
This
big
is-
man. You can do
The
that.
Jericho show. I can be as shameless as I want.
Now, I was saying you are a big man. I saw your pipes in earlier. I'm sure you've all seen the pipes, the chest, the big muscles. What's up?
Have you been watching me in the shower again?
I think I've just been watching wrestling. I don't know. So, hey, what would a workout consist of? One of your workouts?
Well, I work out 4 days a week, and I concentrate on one body part a week. Chest one day, back another, bis and tries another, shoulders the other day, with legs thrown in there somewhere too.
You guys, how about the feet? Do you work on the feet?
Actually, I do tremendous toe curls.
Toe curls,
When I
yeah.
do that. So it works on the, you can really kick the
Achilles,
football
nice for
hard.
the Achilles tendon there. How about the diet then? What would a lot of pasta? I'm
I don't
guessing.
really have a strict diet. Maybe before the show, you might have some pasta and maybe some chicken breast, things along those lines. But I eat basically whatever I want, but just not a lot of junk food. You know, not a lot of fast food and a lot of
No Twinkies.
You know,
No Twinkies.
Yeah, no Twinkies, anything like that. Although there's nothing wrong with a good Twinkie.
Right? Okay,
Don't get me
right. You
wrong.
have to be politically correct here. Yes.
I actually
right.
I went to a convenience store. They had low-fat Twinkies. I'm like, why bother? You know what I mean? Like, that's a cheap-ass attempt to be healthy. You know what I mean?
PJ, the wannabe VJ, right over here, has a question for
All right, let's
Chris,
wander over here.
the Ayatollah of rock and roll at Jericho, and PJ, Chris Jericho.
There we go. He's got
Chris.
some happening
Nice to
yellow.
meet you.
Brother looks like a banana split from waist down right there. Very good. Excellent.
Now, Chris,
Yes.
I know that you've got an extremely good fashion sense. Everybody knows that.
As you do as well.
You're also extremely talented. Everybody knows that.
Geez, thank you.
And every show that you touch, the ratings skyrocket. Now, I'm not a VJ yet, but I am on a show myself. It's called Electric Circus. It's a dance show happening tonight.
Excellent.
And
Cool.
since you're such a good dresser, such a good entertainer, and every show you touch, the ratings skyrocket, we were wondering if you could grace us with your presence tonight on Electric Circus.
Well, I'll be honest with you. This is another little-known piece of dirt. I am actually a huge dancing machine, baby.
Is that right? That's right. So can we see? Can we
Well,
see
maybe
some-
I'll show up at the Electric Circus and do some dances with you guys. But you have to let me lead, though. You have to let me lead.
What can we
Okay.
expect? What can we expect though? Can we see some moves here?
Well,
Come
I mean-
back. Come on. This is a different show. Different show. If you want. That's fine. That's nice. Oh my gosh.
That was my
That's
invitation
fine.
to Jay and Mallrats.
Another
Okay.
one of your requests?
We're getting ready. Much music called me to be on this show, and after paying me an exorbitant sum, they said, Chris, we want to hear your 10 top video choices. So I went through the pantheon, if you will, of videos from my entire lifetime, and I chose 10 videos. Of course, they all got censored, but I thought I'd try anyways. Some of the ones I chose was oldies but goodies like Wasp, Love Machine, Dio, Last in Line, Skid Row, Monkey Business, Kiss, Unholy.
Yes.
I wanted to hear anything by Dream Theater, tremendous band. Poison, I Want Action, Soundgarden, Rusty Cage, and Alice in Chains' Angry Chair. Also, we were going to play Red Hot Chili Peppers Around the World. We don't have time because we're playing another lame video later on, in my opinion. I'm going to cut a promo on those guys. You already saw the Rage Against the Machine. And the other one that I chose, which is a song kind of close to my heart because it feels the same way as it is to be a wrestler. James Hetfield wrote some tremendous lyrics about being on the road, and this song is called Wherever I May Roam. And it's from the 1991 Black Album, and it's very similar between wrestling and music, and not to mention the song is absolutely tremendously heavy. I'm going to go insane when this one kicks in. I'll be headbanging in the corner over there. All the Jerichoholics are going to be moshing. Rick's going to be stomped in the pit. So let's see Metallica. Wherever I may roam. Come on, let's go.
Comment zone, Chris, the Ayatollah of rock and roll. Look at that. Come on. Peter Townsend right there. Do they know who Peter Townsend is out there, you think, from The Who?
They might know Peter Townsend. If they don't know Peter Townsend, they definitely know Eddie Van Halen, so it could
There
be
you
either
go.
one.
Right on. Right on. We got some faxes here. It says too much. Chris, you are so hot.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome. Not me, actually. This is from Shauna. I love you. Well, I'd like to vote for Limp Bizkit. They totally rock. But you're better, Chris.
Right, Love David?
I think that's... Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look like a
I
Shauna.
really got that one, so let's move on.
This is from Michelle. I got that. From Oakville. Y2J, WWF, Jericho is much music. It says, P.S. Jericho, why aren't you the Intercontinental Champ yet? And why did you let China win?
Well, that's an interesting question. I mean, all the Jerichoholics across the nation, in this studio, worldwide, first of all, know that China cheated. Second of all, realize that I don't need a piece of tin around this gorgeous waist to be a champion. Just being Y2J means I'm a champion, and everybody here and watching at home knows I'm still the true champion, whether I have a belt around my waist or not.
Very good words. Very good words. Michael from Oakville, hopefully you like that answer right there. We got to get some more videos. One being...
What's next? We're going to show the Wasp or the Dio or Soundgarden?
Right. We put in 98 degrees because we thought they sort of related to the Backstreet Boys.
Okay, Backstreet Boys I can handle, but I like originators, but not imitators. 98 degrees. That could be the worst group of punk-ass imitate, no talent, weenies I've ever seen.
Whoa.
But if you like them, there's nothing wrong with that. But this is my show. This is the Jericho Zone. I didn't come here to play two boy bands in one show, especially when there's all Kiss Unholy didn't get played. We didn't get to see any Alice in Chains. You're gonna play 98 degrees?
We gotta get the 98 degrees in there. It's gonna be the Invisible Man. Sorry, we'll talk about it after this. We gotta get to the video though. It is 98 degrees. Invisible Man.
You have money to pay. This is corporation stuff, right?
You got it.
Okay, 98 degrees then, on the Jericho Zone. All right, we'll see what happens with that. I might turn off the whole Much Music Studios right now, but nobody is going to play 98 Degrees on my shift, baby. You can play that with The Rock tomorrow. You can play that with Harley Schmitzky next week, but nobody plays 98 Degrees on my show. That's all I have to say. These people know it's true. These people know it's true. 98 Degrees, it's there on 98 Degrees day.
I don't know what my boss is going to say about that, but I have some explaining to do. Actually, we're going to have to go to a break. I have to talk to my boss. You know the numbers. You want to vote for either Limp Bizkit or the Backstreet Boys? Well, I don't know. You trying to fire me, or you trying to get me fired?
I don't care if Erica M wanted to see it, or if JD Roberts wanted to see it, or if TDM wanted to see it. I don't care anymore. All that matters is, once again, this is my show, Jericho Zone. We'll be right back with some more heavy stuff. No more of this 98 Degrees crap.
I'm fired. I gotta clear my desk now. I think I gotta clear my desk. With Chris Jericho right here. I still can't believe he did that.
We don't have a lot of time left, so I'm going to explain. Okay, 98 Degrees, the reason why the Backstreet Boys are all good-looking guys like Rick and myself. Now, the 98 Degrees guys, okay, let's look. Good-looking guy, okay, good-looking guy. What is the deal with this guy? What did he ever do to deserve to be in a boy band? He looks like someone's Paperboy or something. Justin is his name?
Justin.
He even has a goofy name. So this guy should be out. You need to superimpose a picture of Y2J in here. Now, let me be the boy band.
Y2J now? Yeah.
That's 98 Degrees you can dig.
I can see them selling millions and millions and
millions
records. One thing, the hair. You have it sticks up.
Now, who won the video clip? There you go. Now that is a tremendous body, great hair, ugly as hell face. Who won the video clips? We need to go. Are we going outside first?
Okay,
let's go outside. We're going to try to Jericho outside. Come on, let's go outside.
Come on.
There we go.
Look at this.
Now this is what I call a Tito welcome.
Check it out.
All these people have waited outside in this cold night over and over again. Hold on 1 second. Are you having a good time? Did you have fun waiting?
Yes,
Who's your favorite wrestler?
You.
I thought she was going to say The Rock.
One thing I wanted to ask, we started talking about the hair earlier. On a scale from 1 to 10, how important is the hair?
The hair is, of course, 10. Perfect hair is always the way. So, in fact, don't touch my hair.
Okay, don't touch the hair. Watch the hair. Watch the hair.
Now, while we're standing out here, Rick, who won the Combat Zone clip war today?
Good question, Chris.
Was it Limp Bizkit or was it Backstreet Boys?
Let's get to those numbers. All the votes have been tabulated.
Let's
Here
show
are the numbers between Backstreet Boys and Limp Bizkit. Limp Bizkit!
Wow!
Limp Bizkit, all right!
That's exactly what I was cheering for. I was hoping they would win.
Has defeated Larger Than Life. That means, check this out, that means Limp Bizkit taking on one of your picks on Sunday. Around the world.
Wow, around the world. Excellent video, great band. Now I think we need to end off this show by starting a huge Y2J chat. Here we go.
Yep.
Y2J! Y2J!
Y2J!
Now is this side louder than this side? Let me hear down the middle. Let me hear the left. Let me hear the right. Thank you very much for the Combat Zone. I am Y2J Chris Jericho. Tomorrow at the Sky Dome at 5 o'clock, you get to see Canada's new superhero role model and idol. Come on down, keep on rocking, and bring back the power and much music. Thanks to my cohort, Rick.
Hey, good luck tomorrow, my friend. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Let's get to that winning video. It is rearranged. Taking on something from the actual happens on Sunday. Let's see the winning video. The champ, it's rearranged. Limp Bizkit right here.